funniest way students have rebelled against school rules. My school banned phones completely, not just in class, everywhere. They installed metal detectors and hired security guards. Anyone caught got suspended. That's when the genius rebellion began. Day 1. Marcus showed up with a 1990s pager clipped to his belt. Sir, you said no phones? This is a pager. Completely different technology. The principal, Mr. Harrison, turned red. That's still a communication device. Actually, sir, it only receives numbers. Can't communicate back. Technically, it's just a fancy calculator display. Mr. Harrison banned all electronic devices. So Sarah brought a carrier pigeon in a small cage. Sarah, what is that? My messaging system, sir. Zero electronics, completely organic. By lunch, 12 students had birds. The hallway sounded like a pet store. Someone's pigeon pooped on Mr. Harrison's shoe during his inspection. He banned live animals. Tommy responded with Morse code. He'd tap messages on his desk that spread across the entire classroom like wildfire. TAP meant test answers on board behind map. Mr. Harrison walked in during a full classroom percussion session. What is this noise? Sir, we're practicing rhythm for music class. None of you are in music class. We're self-teaching. Very educational. Morse code got banned. Lisa started using sign language, teaching the entire sophomore class in secret. Within 2 weeks, silent conversations filled every classroom. Teachers thought students were stretching. Mr. Harrison caught on when he saw 30 kids simultaneously signing, "Harrison looks like an angry potato," while he gave a speech. Sign language banned. Mike invented a system using colored shoelaces. Different combinations meant different thing. Red, blue, red meant party tonight. Green, yellow, green meant pop quiz warning. Mr. Harrison spent 3 days trying to decode it before banning colored shoelaces entirely. Everyone wore white shoes. So Derek started a trend where people communicated through elaborate origami. Each shape had meaning. Crane meant meet after school. Frog meant homework answers in library. Mr. Harrison's office filled with confiscated paper animals. The art teacher complained he was stealing supplies. Paper banned in hallways. Jennifer created a language using lunch tray. How you held your tray, what food was where, all had meaning. Pizza in the upper left meant emergency meeting. The cafeteria looked like interpretive dance. Mr. Harrison banned carrying trays outside the cafeteria. Students ate standing up. Alex then started using books. The way you carried textbooks became code. Math book on top meant avoid main hallway. History on bottom meant free period party in gym. Mr. Harrison made everyone use transparent backpacks. That backfired spectacularly. Rachel arranged her transparent backpack items to spell messages. Pencils and pens became letters. The senior class spelled out, "We want phones back," using 200 transparent backpacks in the main hallway. Mr. Harrison called an assembly. "This ends now. Next person who communicates in any unauthorized way gets expelled." Dead silent. Then Marcus stood up. "Mr. Harrison, can I ask something?" "What? If we can't communicate, how do we answer questions in class?" The auditorium erupted. Teachers started arguing that the rules made teaching impossible. Parents flooded the school with complaints about transparent backpacks being humiliating. The school board called an emergency meeting. But here's the beautiful part. While Mr. Harrison was distracted by our creative rebellion, nobody noticed that Emma, our tech genius, had figured out the metal detector's frequency. She built tiny devices that transmitted messages but registered as belt buckles to the sensors. By the time Mr. Harrison gave up and allowed phones back, half the school had Emma's buckles that worked better than phone. No service needed, completely untraceable, and looked like normal clothing. Mr. Harrison announced phones were allowed again. Everyone cheered and pulled out their phones, except the buckle kit. We kept those secret. To this day, there's an underground network at my old school that the administration doesn't know exists. Last week, my younger brother sent me a message through the buckle network. Harrison still thinks he won. The best part? Mr. Harrison wrote a book about successfully managing teenage rebellion that became a bestseller. We let him have that victory. After all, we'd already won the war.